Anthony Walker Jr. from Cleveland. You mentioned him a year ago, and he was back. He was
Yes.
back.
I got so excited over the
Yeah.
weekend. I sent this to you. I said, he's coming into town. And normally, if you remember the old Redskins with this logo, when you come into town, you don't leave without
Yep.
signing a contract. Well, apparently they decided that they weren't real interested in this guy. Now he is coming off back-to-back seasons of injuries, but
Right.
I'm disappointed because prior to his injuries, he was a tackling machine. He's athletic. He can run. Like this is exactly what we want for our linebackers. And so that's really frustrating. And what got me excited was to, like Noah said on here, why hasn't Ron got a linebacker? Is this would be a cheap signing because we talked about last week. We only ran 4 plays last year in a base 4-3 defense, so they don't see the need to be putting capital into the position. But Anthony Walker Jr. would have been one of these, low risk, low reward injury signings type thing, where it's like you could bring him in and see how he does. He's had injuries that have ended his season. They aren't like ACLs or stuff where makes you wonder like, oh, can he come back from this? So yeah, that one stung. And then he signed today with Cleveland. So I was furious earlier. I was like, when I read yesterday that they let him leave the building and they'll decide later if they're really interested in him. That made me say they don't care about signing him. And then when he signed the next day with Cleveland today, I'm like, oh, come on.
Right. And it still sticks. He was in-house. We could not keep him here. He did sign